everybody. Today we're going to be talking about how to find and access scholarly and peer-reviewed articles through the library databases. So first off, we're going to go to the library webpage and click on the link for research. This lists all of the online databases available through your school library. We're going to specifically be talking today about JSTOR and ProQuest K-12. Those are the best databases to find your scholarly and peer-reviewed resources. Let's click on JSTOR. And the first thing that you're going to need to do is log in. So with your username and password, which, as you know, it's the same as logging into any of the other databases, it's SHSDB. That's the username and the password. Now that you're in, you can see that it says access provided by Smithtown High School West, so you know that you're logged in and you'll have full access to the articles available to us. So for the purpose of this search, we're going to look at how economic status and happiness, how there's a correlation between those two. So we'll put in our search term. And with JSTOR, because it's such a high-level, college-level database, you can just be pretty sure that anything that you're finding in here is peer-reviewed. So you don't have to check off any boxes. All of these are high-quality journal sources and book chapters and research reports. So we start scrolling down through. It tells us that there are 49,000 articles. And the first one here, does happiness adapt to increase in income? Evidence from Pakistan's Socioeconomic Survey. For the purpose of this, we're kind of looking for information on what's the correlation between economic status and happiness, and maybe something that's happening in Pakistan is not really related to what we're interested for this. So we'll go on and look at the next article, Good Governance and Happiness. Does technically quality of governance lead to happiness universally in both rich and poor countries? Oh boy, both of these articles look like they have a global interest. Again, here, young Japanese and Koreans. So maybe this is a hint that you might need to put in additional search terms. So let's say you're actually focusing on how a teen's economic status affects their happiness. So maybe just by adding an additional word related to your focus, you might be able to find more relevant resources. So now we've gone from 49,000 down to 3,564. Let's look some of these. Happiness before and after kids. Why is the teen birth rate in the United States so high, and why does it matter? So we could look into some of these articles. Let's look at the first one, Understanding Teen Mothers. So I guess as a factor within teens, is motherhood and the economic status of becoming a teen mom. How does that relate to your topic? And basically, this is how you'll do it. You could play around with the words that you're using. Remember, keywords are very important to finding exactly what it is that you're looking for. And if you're struggling, remember, this is one database. You have access to about over 60 other databases, and you also have access to your librarian. So please remember that you can come at any time, either contact us by email or set up an appointment, and we'd be happy to meet with you. I'm just going to go in and show you now access to ProQuest, how to get in. And when you click on ProQuest, it asks again for your username and password, which is SHSDB, and you're going to log in. And ProQuest is a little different. You actually need to check off if you want peer-reviewed articles, because they also do provide access to other kinds of magazine and newspaper articles. If you don't click peer-reviewed, you will be bringing those sources up as well. So let's again put in economic status and happiness and see what we get. And so right now we have 36,000 results. You could start going through them. Economic independence, economic status, and empty nest in midlife marital disruption. So here's one on midlife. If you want to be searching for information about teens specifically, I would recommend putting in teens And there you go. Now you're down to 2,000 results. So you could look through this one, economic resources, relative socioeconomic position and social relationships correlates of happiness of young Canadian teens. You can tell it's a scholarly source because it's almost difficult to read the title there. But this one definitely has your keywords, teens, happiness, economics. So I would say definitely take a look at that article. Um, so go again down through these articles, check them out. If there's anything there that you're interested in, you have lots of options. You can either download it as a PDF, you can cite it, you can email it to yourself, you can print it. You have lots of options. So check out ProQuest and JSTOR when you're looking for scholarly resources.